Hello, I am back again. I found this pad of paper at the Dollar Tree, and I love buying these type of pads of papers because they have beautiful front on it, which I could get at least one card, if not two out of it. So, and they've got the back portion, which I can definitely get one, if not two cards out of it, probably two. So, and then I love this one in particular because it's got nice, dark, bright words on it. And this is a psalm, and they're all scriptures, which is wonderful. Alrighty, and there's actually, is it two different ones? Let's see. So they're on the front and back. That's pretty cool. Is it the same one on the back side? I'm wondering. Be Strong, Psalm 31:24. No, they are different. Front and back. That's very interesting. I like that. All right, but anyways, I wanted to show you how I'm going to deal with this. So I'm going to take it apart because I want to take that off because I'm going to make that into at least one or two cards. This is going to be made into one or two cards. So I'm going to take that off. Okay. So this part I'm going to take, and I'm going to use my clips and get a couple of them. Trying to get them out of my drawer here. Alrighty. And you've seen me do this before in other videos, but I'm going to go ahead and put this together and put this side together. Alrighty. Because what I like to do is glue them together to make a pad on this part of it, because I'm going to cut it off so I can use this to do something else with. So wait till you see what I'm going to do. This is going to be kind of interesting. I think you'll enjoy this. And this is just tacky glue. Okay, this is Aileen's tacky glue. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just squirt some tacky glue on top of here. All the way across. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and tap my finger going across. Make sure it's touching all the papers. Alrighty, and then I can wipe my finger on my baby wipe. Yep, and then I can take this other clip and I can go ahead and clip it in the middle just to make sure. Alrighty, now I can go ahead and turn this. Do I dare? Yes, I dare. I want it to glue really good. Okay, yes. Let's do that on this side too. All right, good. There, that's much better. All right, there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down on my cutting board here. And while that side is drying, then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go down to this line. I was thinking of cutting at this line, but I think to be safe, I should go at least to this one. All right, I'm going to cut it right at the first one. All right, so I need my X-Acto knife. Oops. And you've seen me do this before. So right here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, and I'm going to press it down real good, and I'm just going to cut through this pad. Cut through a few times until I get all the way through to the bottom. And you can actually feel it. See, and you can tap it, and now you can see the pages coming up. But you can actually feel it when it hits the mat. Ooh, that might be it. Very good. All right, so now I've got two pads. So this one I'm just going to let dry. Okay, so I'm going to just put that on my shelf, and I'm going to let it dry overnight. So I'm going to stick it over here so I can stand up straight. All right, let's see. There, right there. Okay, because I want it to dry the proper way. So now I've got these bits and pieces left. So there's so many here, and I like to use these in my cards, on my cards. But I also like to use them, and this is fun. I'm going to look at these because I'm going to make copies of these words because the font I love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these apart and until I get down to duplicates. So there's because this way we can tape them together with washi tape and try not to tear it. And then we can make copies of it and have copies to use when these are all done. Alrighty. So it started at 119 Psalm, okay. Up there it is, okay. Very good. All right, there. So we've got 6 of them on 2 different sides. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, oh, I had some scrap washi right up here. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to lay these on each other like this with enough room in between so that I can still see them. And I'm going to use this washi tape because it doesn't matter if this shows. But I want to tape it on either side with little bits. And I want to tape it with washi because there's words on the other side also. So I just need small little bits of the washi because then I can take it downstairs and put it on my copy machine and copy them. Isn't that a nifty idea, huh? Have you ever thought of doing something like that? It's just another way to get some words, you know? Why not? Paid for the pad. Nice. Okay. So that's nice. Should move that one up a little bit. Okay. There. That's going to look really nice. Now, it would be wonderful if it would match up on the other side. I highly doubt it, but almost. That just has to be down a little bit. But it should be easy enough for me to turn over and adjust it and make a copy of the other side too. So that'll be neat. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and pull off the next 6 and then just turn them over so that I can do a full sheet. So I can have these ones here and these ones here when I make the copy. So that way, then I'll have a full sheet on either side. And that's what I'd really like to do. So let's do that. Alright, so there's that Psalm 119 again. So we'll pull these off until we get to that Psalm 119 again. Yep, here it comes. Perfect. Okay. And those are just all extra ones. So now we can turn this over and we can line these ones up, just like I did this one. So I'm going to do that. Get a couple more little bits and pieces here. I love the Psalms. I love to read them. I like reading them one each day and just contemplating what it means. I like to do that. My husband's grandmother taught me that. She said if you just read a psalm or a proverb, one each day, you'll be amazed at how lifted you are, and your thought process when you're reading will certainly change because of that. Because when we get to those type part of the scriptures, then it's easy to just kind of read through robotically, but to actually just contemplate on one a day, it really opens it up, because then that's all you're thinking about is just that one, which is kind of cool. All right, so this one's done too. So now I can lay these like this. Now, how did I get an extra one? 31.24. Oh, I must have ripped out 2 of those. Okay, now I know. All righty, I don't need this one then. Ta-da, that's an extra one. All righty. So now we've got front and back. Very good. Perfect. So now when I make a copy, then I'll have both rows. Isn't that neat? I like that idea. Yep, and on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, let's pick these up and we shall see. So that's 5. Yep, so that's definitely under the 11. And then 8.5. Oh yeah, 8.5's up here. So we'll have plenty. So we could actually put that one back on. We could do a couple more. Why not? Looks like we can fit one more on there. Good idea. I love that faith can move mountains. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's perfect. Alrighty, I like that. Yeah. All right, another little piece. Don't need a big one. Just a little one. Ta-da! We certainly don't need the hair. So we can do this one and one more. Nice. Alrighty. That one I want to move over a little bit because it's in kind of far. And that's why I like using washi for this, because you can maneuver it around. That makes it so much more easy. Yep. Alrighty. So what do you think of this idea? And it gives you extra words, verses to use on your cards, which I think that's a really cool idea. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. Why not? I think that's pretty nifty. Alrighty, so we still have all these, and once we make a copy of these and we save one for a master, then we can keep making copies of those, and we can take these all apart and use these also. And in the meantime, we can take this apart and make these into cards. So there you go. There's another idea for you. So I hope you do like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.